Sawadee folks, good morning. Guess what, today we have sunny day, which is something that we are hoping for after a long time. Too much rain, and hopefully the level of water will get lower down. According to the forecast, in the next few days, we will have a bit of rain, but mostly sunshine and part cloudy. So that's good. And then this coming Monday is going to be boat racing festival, so in town it's going to be very busy. So I got a few questions from my audiences asking, because they're coming to Laos in the next week or two, if the weather is going to be good. It is still rainy season. We will still have rain, but probably not as bad as that. So you should be fine. And by the way, Luang Prabang is quite high elevation, so it's not likely that we're gonna get a flood like any other place, like in the south or something. So we'll be safe. So I'm heading to the gym, and it'll be a long way, so I'm walking there. It will take 30 minutes, but along the way I'll show you the local areas. It's definitely not a place, for tourists to go there, because it's nothing interesting. But you have to be local enough to appreciate that this place exists. You will see more of a local life out there, like the office building and local stalls and things like that. It's quite different from the main street in town. That's an ice cream place. It's another Chinese franchise. Things that Lao people still appreciate what we have is, what we just saw behind us, the local store, like small convenience store that belong to a family business. Where in the West you don't have that. I don't see any. Oh, I still saw some in London, like belongs to Asian people mostly, like Pakistani or Indian family that they still have small store, but mostly the big franchise, like supermarket, things like that. This is the pork, the sour pork, I think. This is big sausage. So this is one of the best places that you can have your noodle, very typical Luang Prabang style. They only open in the morning. You see something like this, like small stalls selling fresh produce and meat, like local butcher. Something like this, you don't have to go to the local market. You can easily find them in your neighborhood. A truck like this, they're likely to, come from countryside where they bring lots of goods, as you see on the roof, live chicken and bamboo hat. I think they're selling them to the people in town. This is one of the places that I always got my home cooked meal, like takeaway, sticky rice, fried barbecue. Also things like this sticky rice box, and I think this is animal food. Yeah, chicken, rabbit. This is charcoal. This is broom, and this is for the sticky rice. Let me show you the import shop. So this one, the opposite us, It's called Signature. This is where they import a lot of good cheese and dairy products. So this is the place where most of expats would come and get their ingredients. So not far from the old bridge. There are a lot of salon and barbers in this area. As you can see, the whole line of this side is full of barber. A lot. Another barber. Manicure. Drugstore. Another one. And another one. Oh, this is for men's barber. A lot of Vietnamese people own beauty salon in Laos. Well, now actually less and less because Laos has introduced new law to reserve some type of job for the local only. Back in the day, like 90% of all beauty salons were owned by Vietnamese. And after this law was introduced, they all went back to Vietnam. I mean, they still can do it, but they have to go through the legal process, which takes a long time. Like, it's time consuming, it wastes a lot of money, and when you think about it, it's just not worth it because most of the salon is not very big, like very small. They employ like 1 or 2 employees, that's all, and some don't even have employees. They just do it themselves. The owner do it because they can't afford. And you know, if they have to do it, they have to pay. They have to do the business visa, and they have to, a lot of documents. So most of them gave up and they went back to Vietnam. I mean, Vietnam's economy is just a lot better than Laos anyway. So this one is, they call it khao chi pate. We call it khao chi pate. It's just like banh mi in Vietnam. This is the police department for the vehicle. Let's say if you want to get your number plate or get the license for your motorbike or cars, get it from here. This is more of a place where they sell home equipment, like construction equipment. They have a few offices here. One of them is where you can get your land deed. So you buy a piece of land. If you have to transfer from the original owner to your name, then you have to come here. It's such a long process. My friend is working here, so that's why I know about it. She would tell me about the process. Sometimes it takes like up to 8 months. This is another shipping express. It's all over the place, which is very convenient for local people. So back in the days before the shipping companies was founded, to ship something from one province to another was not that easy. Let's say if my sister wanted to ship me something from Vientiane to Luang Prabang, she has to go all the way to the bus station, talk to the bus driver if he would accept it or not, and then she will pay him the fee, you know, for the shipping. And the driver would collect her phone number as well as my number, and it would take overnight, you know, from Vientiane to Luang Prabang. So when he reached Luang Prabang early morning, he would call me, and then I would go pick it up, things like that. This is one of the largest temple in Luang Prabang. It's called Wat Panyatip. As you can see, These are all belong to the temple ground. There are many buildings and many nuns live here. Nuns are not very common in Laos, where in Myanmar you will see them like as many as monks. Where in Laos, elderly women would join the temple only during the Buddhist Lent, which is this time of year, rainy season, for 3 months. And for this 3 months, they will stay in a temple, practice lots of mindfulness, meditation, and stay contained. And then after that, they would just leave and go back to their family. Very quiet. So monks and nuns live separately. They cannot live in the same building. And that's the dining hall. As you can see, the couples brought food for the monk. It's almost time for lunch. This is the offering. I'm almost there. So my gym is just further ahead. This area is very quiet. Mostly they're Chinese hotel and guest house. So we are just behind Na Vien Kham market, which is the second largest market. I think I've done that video before during the COVID, where I interview local vendors and they told the story about how hard it was, to deal with all this pandemic and inflation. My last time to the gym was like a week ago. I have not been very active this day. I become very lazy. So I just do day pass. If you pay monthly, it's a lot cheaper. Đây đi. Ao Nam Túc Nừng nữa. Rồi. Rồi. In 10 days, 2 weeks. They also have monthly pass as well. Let me show you. I think I've shown you before. Yeah. 1 month, 500,000. So you can come anytime, and they got 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year. 3,900,000 kip. Not too bad, huh? Okay. Our gym. Okay. Okay. So you got the card. They also have the locker as well. So it's just what you do. You grab one of these and yeah. Why is it so dark? Yeah, this is the biggest gym in Luang Prabang. In the morning, hi, this is the trainer. Very cool trainer, Sabaidi. So if you come in the morning or during the day, it's pretty quiet, but in the evening, it's really busy. Yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna start working out now.